We here at the Movie Ticket Radio podcast salute all the YouTubers who do all their videos because, you know, I found out this is a lot of work. Hi, I'm J.R. Russ, and we're posting our podcasts here now just for more people to find and hear them. But, you know, John Landecker and I are pretty much radio guys. In fact, folks have said that we have faces for radio. That means no pictures, no video, no graphics, just this. So sit back and enjoy the oral experience, spelled A-U-R-A-L. That means sound, not what you're probably thinking.
Movie Ticket Radio.
Welcome to the Movie Ticket Radio podcast, the companion to the streaming audio movie hits format, MovieTicketRadio.com. I'm your charming and delightful host, J.R. Russ, and with me, Hall of Fame broadcaster John Records Landecker. And John, what are we going to be talking about today?
We're going to be doing the Karate Kid Part 2 and the Karate Kid Part 3 because Cobra Kai is such a big hit on Netflix.
Yeah, and you know what? Let's do Karate Kid 1, too. Also.
Oh, okay, as long as we're at it, sure.
Yeah. So a bunch of music in these movies, some pretty big hits, a few not very big hits, but done by some pretty big artists. For instance, one of the songs that was kind of intended to be the Rocky theme as Ralph Macchio, as, what's his name, as little Danny LaRusso tries to win the karate championship. It's kind of a, loser pulls himself together theme like Rocky. Bill Conti wrote it, Moment of Truth.
Survivor.
Along with Dennis Lambert and Peter Beckett. They had the hit in one of the Rocky movies as well. But no, this was not a big hit.
Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah, Eye of the Tiger. Huge hit, but this was no Eye of the Tiger.
Nope.
In fact, let's have our friend, we have our studio orchestra with us here today. Okay, Google, play Moment of Truth by Survivor.
The Moment of the Truth by Survivor.
Sure. Oh, the moment of
Playing
the
on
truth,
YouTube
it
Music.
says. Or so he says. I have a guy voice on here. Oh, a thoughtful piece at the beginning. See, right away, it doesn't start with that. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, here we go.
When you're alone, you ask.
Never heard it, have you?
Nope.
Okay, Google, stop.
And I can live without it.
Yeah, well, see, now they thought that would be big, but not. There was another one that was You're the Best. Now, this was a pretty big song. Joe Esposito did it. Bill Conti wrote it with Allie Willis doing the lyrics. And that song was also used in South Park.
Nice.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
Kind of the Rocky moment for this.
I hear you.
But not anything like the Rocky theme.
No.
So then we jump up to the top here, Paul Davis, who had a pretty big hit in the 80s, but not...
It Takes Two to Tango, performed by Paul Davis.
Yeah, and he had a ballad, I Go Crazy.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
right.
Paul Davis. And again, what I found here, this movie from 1984, it was kind of a precursor to some of the bigger hits that some of these artists had.
Oh.
For instance, here's another one with people that you would probably know, Jan and Dean and the Flirts.
Doing Bebop on the Beach, written by Michael Love.
Yeah. So you'd think that'd be a huge song, but no, that was not to be either. Adrian Baker and Brooks Arthur even helped out, but I think they should have got B. Arthur because Brooks didn't help. Okay, Tough Love by Shandy.
Written by Shandy and Tony Stern.
Yeah, don't know that song.
Nope.
Don't know Desire either.
Desire, performed by Gang of Four. Nope. We're on a streak.
Yeah, I don't think that was the Desire by U2 song. This was Andy Gill, John King.
Yeah.
Broken Edge, couple of Broken Edge songs there. Usually when a song goes through, they say it's a breakthrough. Well, this was just a broken edge.
Right.
Did not make a hit. No Shelter, John Mark, Richard Fenton. They also tried Please Answer Me. No one answered. And I've heard of St. Regis before.
It's a hotel.
In fact, I listened to this and I did not recognize it, so I'm not going to go and play it. But there was another one that didn't make it, and then we got another Bill Conti song in here that didn't make it. And I think Baxter Robinson was somebody that Bill knew and said, "Hey, I wrote the lyrics for this song. Can we put it in the movie?" And Bill said, "Sure." And
go ahead.
There it was, but nothing happened.
All right.
And then a song by Commuter called Young Hearts by Dave Miranda. Yeah, and Brooks Arthur helping there. Don't know that song, but
here comes one, Cruel Summer by Bananarama.
a bona fide hit.
Indeed it is.
So that was probably the movie that set that song out, made it a breakthrough hit. Once it was in the theater in the summertime and kids went and saw Karate Kid, there you are. It's a big hit. Tony Swain, Steve Jolly, Karen Woodward, Sarah Dallin, and Sobian Faye. Is that right? Sahobian Faye.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, there you go. Just a few songs, and really what I would say only one big hit in there.
Yes.
Maybe a hit and a half with You're the Best. So that's Karate Kid.
Okay.
Now, such a big movie, they said, hey, let's make another one.
Okay.
2 years later, Karate Kid Part 2 comes out.
Makes sense. Yep.
Now, another bona fide hit in here.
Glory of Love, Peter Cetera.
Yep, also known as the theme from the Karate Kid Part 2.
Oh, that's very nice.
He wrote that.
Look at this. Look at the next one. This is Time, written, produced, and performed by Dennis DeYoung.
Your close friend from Styx.
Yeah, he's my friend. Yeah, he definitely is my friend, yeah.
Big one there. So
Yeah.
the song not quite so big. Glory of Love actually was mentioned in Cobra Kai, where Johnny and Danny were walking around, and I guess the song was playing in a mall or something, and he says, don't you like Peter Cetera? He says, he's wimpy. It's not like Metallica. So they were kind of reacting to the song. So Glory of Love was in there. And then here's one that I guess, isn't this a radio talk show host, Man Crab?
Very funny. Fish for Life, performed by Man Crab.
Written and produced by Ian Stanley and Ronald Orzabal. He was in Tears for Fears. So, yeah, he was there, but probably prior to Tears for Fears. So, again, a song not a hit, but kind of shaping his future.
Indeed.
Then we're going to rock and roll all over you with Moody Blues.
Written by John Lodge.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one either. And I did miss Let Me At 'Em.
By Southside Johnny Lyon.
Yep. And I guess the Asbury Jukes weren't around at that time. They were still juking around. Richard Wolff and Wayne Perkins, the writer. And now a song that we all know.
Rock Around the Clock.
Probably the first real rock and roll record. Interestingly arranged by Paul Schaefer.
How about that?
James Myers as Jimmy D. Knight and Max Friedman, the writer, and Paul Rogers performed it. So just kind of a unique to the movie release. And then Earth Angel, which I think was a Vogue's song, wasn't it?
Now, hold on.
Well, and it was probably like the Platters.
I think it was the Penguins.
Yeah.
Earth Angel. Yeah. This one was performed by the New Edition.
Yeah. And Curtis Williams, Jesse Belvin, and Gaynell Hodge, the writers on it. And once again, big star, not a big song.
2, Looking at 1.
Carly Simon.
Yep.
She wrote that along with Bill Conti and Jacob Brackman. So there's pretty much your music in there, with your one major hit there being The Glory of Love by Peter Cetera.
Yeah.
Honorable mention, This Is the Time by Dennis DeYoung. Shout out to Styx and their 1 million or 2 followers. Please
Absolutely.
retweet.
Right.
And so they said, hey, we made money with this movie. You think 3's the charm?
Could be.
So 1989, here we go. Karate Kid Part 3.
Here comes the Little River Band.
Listen to Your Heart. Tom Kelly and Billy Steinberg, the writers.
And here come the Pointer Sisters.
Yep, with a song that was...
a big hit for the Love and Spoonful.
Yeah. And John Sebastian, the writer, Steve Boone, Mark Sebastian, Summer in the City. Then...
here comes Jude Cole.
Yep, the writer and performer of The First Impression. Not his biggest hit. His bigger song was Baby It's Tonight.
Right.
And I did a little research on a lot of these songs, like the Pointer Sisters and Little River Band and Jude Cole, and they pretty much had hits like 85, 86, 87. So this movie came out in 89, so they're kind of living on their reputation at this point. Because there's some other people in here that you'll know the names of the groups, but you might not know the song.
Gotcha.
Boys Club, This Could Take All Night, a song written by Diane Warren.
Yeah.
Money Talks doing In a Trance, Severe Wick and Harold Wick, the Wicksters.
The Wick twins. Wick Wicky.
48 Hours, I don't think that's the TV theme.
No.
Performed by PBF. That would be peanut butter and
Sausage.
French fries?
Oh, F. I'm sorry, PBF. Right.
Fish. Peanut butter and fish.
Sure sounds delicious.
Vinny Chaz, Carl Kane, Christy Major, Steve Summers, Mitch Stevens, all those guys. And Bed O'Nails.
Oh, hard to sleep.
Written and performed by Miklos Factor.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer my nail setting on 12. And then Winger.
Winger, good God. Yeah.
We got a kind of, I guess you'd say, a second level rock band.
Yeah.
Had a huge hit, but got a lot of album play on a lot of album rock stations.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Out for the Count. Named after, of course, Kip Winger, one of the writers there, and Reb Beach and Brad Mitchell. And then there were 3 songs by Glenn Medeiros.
He picked up a pretty penny for this soundtrack.
Yeah, I Can't Help Myself, High Wire, and Under Any Moon, none of which were his hit. In fact, I wrote this down. I did a little more research. He is of Portuguese descent and had his chart success in the 80s and 90s, but the best known song was Nothing's Gonna Change My Love for You.
Oh.
So that was like this huge hit in, I think it was 87. And so these 3 songs, they were trying to live on his reputation or just pick from his album, and didn't happen. But he does continue to work within the music industry in his home state of Hawaii. So I got all of that from Smooth Radio, London.
Cool. Very nice.
Shout out at Smooth Radio. Smooth. So that's it, man. That was pretty quick. Another short and sweet show.
Got them all in there. Yeah.
Only about 14 minutes there with some nonsense going on, too. So, hey, that's how we like it. Not only for us because it's easy, but for you because it's like bite size, like you might want to call it that.
Exactly.
So if you've got a movie you want to suggest to us, please do, or you want to correct us on something, or say, hey, you're good, or hey, you suck. I don't care. We've had radio station general managers
my goodness,
tell us
yes.
that.
We've been criticized or praised all over the spectrum.
Yeah, so we've got tough skin. So, hey, movieticketradio@gmail.com. Listen to Hear the Hits you hear in movies on Movie Ticket Radio. And you can always go right here for the podcast, or you can go to your favorite podcast purveyor.
Very good.
So, John, for next time, I was thinking a movie I just saw, and one I think you intend to see, and it's recent, House of Gucci, which has high fashion and pretty good music. What do you think?
Hey, okay. That's a good idea.
So that's it. Thanks for listening. We appreciate it. I'm J.R. Russ.
I'm John Landecker.
Catch you next time on the Movie Ticket Radio podcast.
Movie Ticket Radio.